Well, good morning. Last time we did year one of Bingo Boffin's Harvestmath Festival quest. This time we are going to go through year two, The Curse of Eerie Acres. And it says, okay, we want to travel to Westmead. And like last time, we're not going to be doing a whole lot of reading as I have done that in past years. I've also already done some festival stuff, so I have some tokens, and I did manage to get myself a little black cat. Where'd you go, kitty? Oh, there you are. And I named kitty Raven. Not very unique. Bingo waves you near, but he's very suspicious of the place. Okay, so he doesn't like what he sees. He wants me to go talk to Angelica and Barrelac, who have come with him. Words, I swear I know them. All right. So I know one of them is over here somewhere. And while we're over here, we might as well go ahead and grab.
Could I take a moment of your time?
These couple of quests. Because why not? And here is Angelica. And she really likes the ponies. Oh, and yeah, there we go. Now we can see both the skeleton ponies. One of these, I believe it's the... I can't remember. One of them is in the LOTRO store, and the other one is the one you have a chance of getting in the Haunted Burrow. I can't remember which is which. Oh, I didn't get that one yet. Okay. I'm sitting there waiting for something that ain't not going to happen. So let's go scare a few hobbits. Spiritless hobbit. Translation, I am not interested in this holiday one little bit. Oh, well, while we're over here, we might as well get this little kitty cat. Hello, kitty. Yes, Raven, I'm collecting your siblings. Uh-huh. This guy's asleep. He's like, I don't care about any of this stuff. Just let me sleep. Okay, somewhere in here. There's a kitty cat. I can target it. Oh, there we go. Thank you for coming out of the bush. Well, I know coming out of the bush. Yeah, this one is in a bad spot because I can't target it at all. I'll let that person try to get it. They're apparently having much more success than I am. And there are plenty of other kitties to get. Like this one here. Sorry. Okay, yeah, there's a few people doing this quest, which is always fun. Okay, that hobbit got that one. Well, we need to get two more, but while we're doing our running around, find the other hobbit we need to talk to. Oh, that's right, we're looking for Barrelac. I'll turn that in. Thank you for the token, sir. Where is Barrelac? So many rings, it's hard to find the right one. Well, he's not over here. Maybe I should put Raven away, then I'll be able to hear cats. Hello, Parallax. And you would like me to talk to Chameleon by the tables? Okay, I can do that. And Camellia is charmed by the festive pies, which are made to look like they're full of bugs. I'm not supposed to be picking up pie. I thought it was one of these, but apparently not. Ah, it's one of these here. And fortunately, unlike most pie quests, the hobbits aren't going to be nearly as interested in this because, well, it looks like it's got bugs in it. Amelia thanks you. Griffo eyes it with distaste. And he's like, that's disgusting. Now we have to find... Oh, who are we looking for? Marigold. Now, Marigold is probably one of the few that's totally having fun. Boo, did I scare you? No, not really. Where is... There she is. Marigold stands by a fog and shrouded path. And she's like, I promised Mom I wouldn't go anywhere, but could you see what's in there? I said you walk along the path, but the fog is very thick, and you may have gotten turned around. So, that path kind of is very foggy. And it leads us out. Can't remember where we're at. Oh, on the other side of the corn maze. And if you can hear him, everybody say hello to Ernest, who of course has things to say. And he's saying it through a mouthful of his favorite toy. Alright, Marigold, that was kind of weird. And she's actually delighted because she likes this kind of stuff. But now I need to go talk to Bingo. And while we're over this way, we should probably go look for 2 more cats. Alright, Bingo. Weird things are going on. And talk to Warlick Goldworthy. Find out what's going on. Find out if he knows anything about this place. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of people doing this right now. Well, that's cat number 3. That one by the graveyard is usually the easiest one to grab. A lot of people will do it. And... oh. Okay. He beat me to it. Oh well. Let's go talk to Walrus. And Walrus's like, what do you want? Well, all that old stuff's over that way. And I'm like, okay, I will go look at all the old stuff over that way. I think it's over here. And there's a face down sign. So we're going to turn it over. And it says Erie Acres. Cleary's Acres is carved on the sign, but it's crossed out, and Erie Acres is scrolled over it. All right. So, definitely some weird stuff going on. Oh, I will grab you. Thank you very much. Hello, kitty. All right. And that's cat number 4. Now, let's go talk to Bingo and tell him what we have discovered. And he sounds a little distressed. And he says, go tell Walrick he must shut down this festival immediately. People are in danger. And Walrick says, horseradish, I will do no such thing. And here's your kitty cat.
Hello there.
There you go. You're welcome. It's funny because the cat doing all the meowing right now is a black cat, albeit not very sleek. He refused to shut down the festival. Talk to Will Whitfoot and Nickel Delta. Okay, so next step is to run down to Mickle Delphing to see if we can't discover anything about anybody named Clary. And while we're here, Rosa, I have done your daily.
Day, isn't it?
Yes, it is a lovely day. Now, back at the festival ground, I'm pretty sure we have more than enough tokens to get this year's horse, so we might as well. Elk of the Forest Spirit. We do have enough with 11 to spare. And now, go ahead and slot that. Unlock the quick slot. Go to character, skills, mount. Scroll down until we see the new one. And throw that over here. Don't forget to relock when you're done, or else you'll be throwing the skills off in a fight. Whoa, those are some big, huge antlers. Very autumn looking. Appropriate. It is the Harvestmath Festival. Actually, is not a bad looking steed. And you can definitely tell it's not a horse. They did a good job of making the elk and the moose distinctive from the horses. But yeah, those antlers look deadly. I wouldn't mess with this elk. All right, you.
Hello there.
Hello, please take me to Mickle Delving. And thank you. Oh, poor kitty. I forgot, when you don't put away your pet, it follows after you. I feel bad now. Kitty's been chasing us.
Lovely day, isn't it?
Oh well. Kitty seems to be perfectly fine. I'm wondering, no, because Pretty sure he started meowing before I took out the pet. I was thinking maybe Ernest had started meowing because he heard the cat in the game meowing. But I'm pretty sure he started. Okay, let's go talk to the mayor.
Good day.
He says he hasn't heard of anybody named Cleary to talk to Bromberg Foxtail at the Matham House. We will do that next. You know what? We might as well get on a stage for this. And that's the Matham House way up on top of the hill. Excuse me, have you heard of anything named Cleary?
How do you do?
I don't think I know of any hobbits by that name, though it does sound familiar from many, many years ago. But ask the postman. If anybody would know, the postman would know. All right, so back down we go. And the postman is right here. Hello, sir. Have you heard of anybody named Cleary?
How rude.
You're looking for a Cleary. Dare I hope that you seek word of one Howson Cleary. This is an unexpected joy. So, he has heard of a Cleary. And apparently the post has some letters that were never delivered to Mr. Cleary. So he's going to let me look at them. All right. They followed him down to the cellar. Oh, look, there's another hobbit in here now. Didn't used to be. He's very happy because almost never in the history of the Quick Post have letters been undelivered for this long. We're more organized than this, we assure you. You're also probably quicker than this, I would hope. All right, the letters are there for you. I will return in a few minutes. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right. So he's got some letters laid out. I don't know. He must have run ahead of me and done all this. Forgotten letter. Dear Mr. Cleary, I hope I am not intruding, but I wish to write you this note of thanks. I had a delightful visit with you and am already looking forward to ours of next week. As promised, I will bring some fresh produce from my father's garden. You will not believe the crunch of our carrots. They are truly something. When next I visit, I will help you clean the weeds out of your own garden. I know it sounds like a lot of work, but I find gardening to be very rewarding. Very sincerely yours, Ivy Redsmith. Okay, and we'll be reading these because, well, it takes forever anyway. Dear Mr. Cleary, thank you once again for another lovely visit. I hope you don't feel too badly about what your neighbors have been saying. They seem a poor lot, mean-spirited and unwelcoming. Pay no heed to their insults, and I will not either. Looking forward to our next visit. Ivy Redsmith. No, it seems like he's having some trouble with some neighbors. And we gotta wait for the next letter to light up. Just taking some sort of forever. Another letter. Already in use. Oh, it might be taking some sort of forever because we also have some lag on top of everything. Already in use. There we go. Oh, dear Mr. Cleary, the winter has been very bad, hasn't it? I'm sorry to tell you the weather must keep me at home. I cannot visit this week. But I promise to bring some soap and towels with me when I next visit. I will scrub away the mean things your neighbors wrote on your fence in no time. Warm regards, even in the cold. Ivy Redsmith. So it sounds like she visited him a couple of times, and then winter came and she wasn't able to visit. But for some reason, he wasn't even getting the letters from the times that she did visit. Dear Mr. Cleary, has it already been 2 months? I cannot believe it, but I know it is so. I've never seen snow like this. It began as a winter's lark, but now I am sorry I have not been able to visit. There is no sign of the weather's improvement, and my family's worries deepen every day. I promise I will see you as soon as this winter ends. Waiting to see the sun again. Ivy Redsmith. And another letter. I think this is the last one. Dear Mr. Cleary, they say this terrible winter might soon be done, though they have said this before. I hope this time they are right, for it's taken its toll on my family and all my friends. Our food is nearly gone. They say it will be a time of famine unless something can be done. Do not think I am being forward, but I am worried for you, Halson. Your home was in no state to weather such a winter as we have had. I hope your neighbors at last showed you kindness. Could they have given you shelter, shared their food, and found warmth in their hearts for you? I hope they have. They would be cruel hobbits indeed if they had not. Are my letters being delivered? I've heard no word from you for more than a year, Halson. You could not possibly have stayed in your home this whole time. Could you? Worried, hungry, and afraid for you. Your dear friend, Ivy Redsmith. He folded up the last of the letters and returned it to its envelope. So how did it go? What did you find out? You described some of what Ivy Redsmith wrote, and as your tale progresses, Hugo's eyebrows furrow, and he strokes his chin. These letters are indeed very old. It seems to me that Ivy and Halson lived during the time of the long winter, which gripped the Shire more than 250 years ago. That winter was the longest ever recorded, and it was followed by the days of dearth, a period of famine and happiness, the like of which has never been seen again. It is said that many hobbits died during that winter and the food shortage that followed. I hope that fate did not befall Ivy or Halcyon, but if there are no further letters, it seemed likely they came to sad ends. I wonder why they were never delivered. Okay, so we're done here. It does seem to be a pretty sad tale.
Can somebody be left alone?
Talk to Clem Underhill, the escrow broker. That means that winter lasted almost a year. Ouch, that would be painful.
Just a moment.
The Cleary farmhouse, you say? Oh, that goes back quite a long way, almost 300 years if I remember right. The records from those days are rather incomplete, but there is a deed for a parcel of land in that name. It's a wooded lot, yes. I have had no cause to go out there, but the description makes it sound quite deep into the forest. Near Walworth Goldworthy's new cleared field of Wistmead, isn't it? That's an interesting coincidence, since the field has only recently been put to use after being left alone for so long. No transactions related to the parcel, so I expect if it was owned by Cleary once, then it must be owned by Cleary still, the descendant surely. Although that is a long time for anyone to stay in one place without interacting with his neighbors. So, the land has always belonged to the Clearys for 300 years. And there has been no movement. So, no buying or selling of a parcel of land, no changing of names on the deed. It still belongs to the Cleary family. And now we will go talk to Bingo and tell him what we have discovered. All right, Bingo. You've come back. Tosco yelled at me again. This time he had the support of several of his brothers. So his cousins are acting strange. You tell him what you learned. He says it makes sense. Are you up for another adventure? I have the perfect hobbit in mind to go with you. So we need to talk to Dinadas and go check out what's going on. Dinadas will be absolutely thrilled by this. Remember, he's the one that got scared last year. What's going on? You explain Bingo's idea. He goes, "You're serious?" "Oh no, Marceline. Is there no way to get out of this?" No way to get out of it. Sorry, Dinadas. You're coming with me. Whether you want it or not. So we're gonna head off into the mist with a torch so we can see what's going on. And we're going to follow Dinadas. He goes, "I suppose we have to keep going. Faster we move, the sooner we're done with this." You hear that? Or maybe it was my imagination. No, I definitely heard something. Is that a farmhouse? It definitely is. Looks like no one has lived here for a long time. You better check it out. I'll wait here. The door's locked and barred. No one rests upon the side of the porch if anyone ever did. The forest encroaches upon the rear of the farmhouse. The door to the cellar appears to be unlocked. What'd you find? Oh, a cellar door. Brr. Oh, it's probably locked. Oh, wait, it's unlocked. Okay, we'll go in. Kind of creepy looking. I do not like this. Oh, it's Green Eyes from the scary story. See him? Green Eyes over here. It's funny because I have a cat of my own. A black cat. Wonder if you have green eyes. No, you look like you have yellow. He's gone. And now we should go to onward, I guess. Now, what? Do you hear that? Wongo Proudfoot trapped in his larder. What a terrible fate. Will that happen to us? Will we be trapped here forever? Oh dear, we can't think like that. Let's push ahead. I don't like this one bit, Marceline. I don't see anything out of the ordinary now. Oh, what is this? These fish are not really here, are they? That reminds me of that scary story, the one with Odo Grubb. It sent a shiver down my spine. And it's gone. It's gone just like the others. Let's keep going. I charge forward with newfound courage. Another door. And that would be the well. That's from another one of the stories. I'll catch up with you after I catch my breath. Something peculiar about these stairs. Ah, nice picture. You can actually get that as a housing item. That too, I believe. I don't know about that one. That would be neat, though. That one I'm pretty sure you can. Wicker chair, that's a housing item. There's something most peculiar about these stairs. Yeah, that's kind of weird and creepy looking. On we go. In fact, I see quite a number of things that are housing items. Is this it? Is this the top? It better be. Make your way into the main room. Oh, I don't like this, Marceline. A sudden gust of wind. My torch went out. Hello? Are you awake, sir? Oh dear, I think this fellow is dead. I think he's been dead for some time. Is this Halton Cleary? Who has disturbed my vigil? Oh my! Are you the ghost of Halton Cleary? Shunned by my neighbors. Left alone. Left to die. The time has come to levy my curse upon them. Reinforcements have arrived. A whole brood of boffins. Stop right there. I did some thinking and decided I could not let you and Dino face the danger alone. Stand with Bingo as he confronts the spirit. I don't believe you're house and clear at all. I've read a number of scary stories to celebrate the season. And that's simply not how otherworldly spirits behave. No, you are something else. You're well read for one of the hole dwellers. I think you will find us quite a surprising folk. I am the skulking ire, and I speak for he who no longer can. Alton Cleary died years ago, hated by his neighbors. They called him eerie and off-putting and strange. They mocked him. They insulted him. His rage and his hate drew me here. He died in this very chair, and no one wept for him. You are wrong, Spirit. You say Halcyon Cleary had no friends? I have proof that says otherwise. Morslin, catch. Bingo tosses a satchel of envelopes to you, and you grab it from the air. All right. We're just going to click on all these because we've already read these letters, and they're just going to read them again. And you can actually do all of them before the first one is done. Well, okay, there we go. If the lag would stop. Okay, that's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. No. No, stop this nonsense at once. Enough. The long winter had been like none the Shire had ever seen. Hobbits died of hunger and cold, even among their friends and their families. Ivy Redsmith wanted to help Halcyon, but the winter prevented it. This changes nothing. Halcyon Cleary was hated by his neighbors. They whispered cruel things about him, and they let him die. His rage drew me here. Yes, you said. I've been thinking about that. There are places in the world where evil spirits dwell. Marigold has told me quite a lot about some of them. I have. Such spirits make the land more like themselves just by being there. You strike me as a barrows down sort of chap. So? I think you left Barrow Downs and settled here at Cleary Acres. But I think you came here before you say you did. What does it matter, Hole Dweller? It matters. It matters because I think it was your presence that caused Halcyon's neighbors to dislike him. I say it was not. What did you say your name was? The Skulking Ire? You're more like a skulking liar. Cheers. Good job, Dino. Are you not afraid of me? I'm not? I'm not. You arrived and Howson's neighbors felt uneasy. They knew something was not right about Cleary's acres, but they didn't know what it was. It was you. It was you the whole time. That does not change anything. Howson Cleary died. He died alone with only me for company. He did, knowing this won't bring him back. But if I could tell him that he was missed, I would. I would tell him that even when he felt most alone, there were still hobbits who cared. Stay back. Did Howson think you were a friend? Did he suspect you were to blame for his solitude? Leave me be. No, I think you're the one who needs to leave. Hobbits won't fall for your tricks any longer. And take your curse with you. Bah! Cheers! Okay. The skulking Irish defeated, he won't be bothering us anymore. I expect hobbits at Westmead will no longer feel the effect of his presence. I wish we could have done more to help House and Cleary. This is a sad story, and while I'm glad to have at last put an end to the villainy of the skulking Ire, we are much too late to help poor Mr. Cleary. Better late than never, did I say? It is hard to be later than this, 200 years gone, but I still hope he finds some rest in it. And he continues on. He's going to make arrangements to have the poor man buried and have the mayor, or talk to the mayor and maybe have the quick post foot the bill, since, well, some of this could have been avoided if he'd gotten his letters. And he goes, it's funny, I was frightened when we came to the forest, and then when we arrived at the farmhouse, I was beside myself with terror when you told me the door to the cellar was unlocked. But when it came right down to it, when we confronted the specter with my brothers and sisters beside me, things didn't seem quite so scary. But now I'd like to leave, so what's the hold? Like Dino. Okay. So, that's done. The curse is lifted. We have solved the mystery of poor Mr. Cleary, and probably, unfortunately, of poor Ivy Redsmith, too, because her last letter was towards the end of the winter and towards the beginning of the famine. So, chances are her and her family also did not survive. It's very sad. And with that, we are done with Bingo's 2 years of Festival Quest. I don't think there will be another one because that kind of concluded the story from the first year. The next time we will be back doing more Mariner type thing. But until then, bye for now.